Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are well. So today in this video I am going to start your exercise 15.2, and you know that I had already started your 15th chapter, and in my previous video I had explained you 15.1 exercise. So today we are going to start 15.2 exercise. So you can see in this exercise all the sums are given in the form of statements, and all these statements are based on some condition. So with the help of these conditions, first of all we have to make the linear equation in one variable, and after that we have to solve this linear equation. So in this way we can find out the solution. So okay, now you can see the first sum. The first sum is thrice a number increased by 7 gives 73. So find the number. Thrice a number means when we are multiplying a number with 3, or simply we can say that 3 times a number. So thrice a number means when we are multiplying a number with 3, or simply we can say that 3 times a number increased by 7 is equal to 73. So it means we have to find this number. So solution is, so let's suppose that the number is x. So we have to take the value as a variable. So the number is x. So now according to the condition you can see thrice a number means 3 times a number. So that is why I had multiplied this x with 3, and you can see thrice a number means 3x is increased by 7. So we have to add 7 in this number also. So now according to the condition, thrice a number means 3x, increased by 7 means we have to increase 7 here, means we have to add 7. So 3x plus 7 gives means is equal to, so thrice a number increased by 7 is equal to 73. So the value of this condition is equal to 73. So now you can see it becomes a linear equation in one variable. So how we can solve this one? So we had already done in 15.1 exercise that how we can solve these kind of linear equations. So first of all we have to transpose the constant terms to the right hand side, and we have to take the variable terms on the left hand side. So you can see this 3x is already on the left hand side, so write down this 3x as it is, that then it is equal to 73. So now again you can see here we have to take this plus 7 to the right hand side, and when we are taking this plus 7 to the right hand side, then its sign changes. So plus sign will become minus. So 3x is equal to 73 minus 7. Okay, now in the next step you can see after subtraction it will become 66, means 3x is equal to, when we are subtracting this 7 from 73, it will become 66. Now at the end you can see x is equal to 66 by 3. So you know that when 3 is multiplied here, that time we have to take this to the right hand side, then it goes into the denominator. So 66 by 3, and after cancellation it will become 22. So the number is 22. So this is the solution. So okay, now see the second sum. You can see the statement 2/5 of a number when subtracted from 4/5 of the same number is equal to 14. So find the number. Again first of all we have to suppose the number, so let the number is x. And now you can see with the help of this statement we have to make the condition, and with this condition we have to make the linear equation in one variable. So okay, now you can see 2/5 of a number when subtracted from 4/5 of the same number means first of all we have to write down the 4/5 of the number. So you can see here means the number is x here, so the 4/5 of the number means 4 by 5 of x, means 4/5 of x, and this 4/5 of x is here, and now you can see 2/5 of the number is subtracted from this 4/5 of the number, means here we have to subtract 2 by 5 of the same number. So means when 2/5 of the number is subtracted from 4/5 of the number, so means here we have to write down first of all 4/5 of the x minus 2 5 of x is equal to 14. Here this 14 is given to us. So means first of all we have to write down this 4/5, and from here we have to subtract this 2/5. So I hope this is clear to you. And now you can see how we can write down this 4/5 of x, means we have to multiply this 4 by 5 with this x. So it will become 4 by 5 of x, means 4 multiplied by x over 5. So 4 multiplied by x, it will become 4x over 5. And now you can see here the same thing we have to apply here also. 2 multiplied by x over 5. So 2 multiplied by x is become 2x. So it will become 2x over 5 is equal to 14. And now you can see we have to subtract the values here. So see this one also. So now you can see this 5 here in the denominator and the same term is also here. So we have to take this 5 as a LCM. So write down this 5 here, and then you can see this 4x minus 2x is equal to 14. And now you can see 4x minus 2x will become 2x over 5 is equal to 14. And you can see I had solved here this one also. So it will become now 2x over 5 is equal to 14. So here when we are taking this 5 which is in the denominator to the right hand side, then this time this 5 will be multiplied with this 14. So in the next step it will become 2x is equal to 14 multiplied by 5. And now you can see the next step is 2x is equal to 14 into 5 is 70. And now take this 2 in the denominator. So after division, 70 divided by 2, it will become 35. So in this case the solution is 35. So okay, now you can see the third sum. In the third sum you can see the statement is given, that is 2 times the number increased by 11 is equal to 3 less than 4 times the number. So find the number. So here we have to find out the number again. So first of all again we have to suppose the number, that is x. So let the number is x. And now we have to use this condition to make the linear equation. So now you can see I will also explain to you that how we can write down this equation with the help of this condition. So see this one carefully. So now according to the condition, 2 times a number. 2 times a numbers means, so we suppose the number is x. 2 times a number means we have to multiply the number with 2. Then it is increased by 11. So then we have to add 11 in the number. So you can see on the left hand side, so 2 times a number means we have to multiply this x with 2, it will become 2x. Then increased by 11 means we have to add 11 here. So it will become 2x plus 11. Then is equal to, so write down here the sign equal to. So write down symbol this equal to here. And then you can see now it is clear that how we had written this left hand side, this is 2x plus 11 is equal to, now you can see 3 less than 4 times the number. So on the right hand side we have to use this condition to write down this right hand side. So that is 3 less than 4 times the number. So this time we have to 4 times the number means we have to multiply 4 here with this number, and then we have to subtract 3 from it because of it is 3 less than. So we have to subtract 3 from this 4x. So it will become 4 times the number means 4x, and then it is less than 3 means we have to subtract 3 from here. So it will become 4x minus 3. So in this way we can make this linear equation. And now you can see it is very simple. So here we have to apply the same method again that we had applied in the 15.1 exercise. That is, we have to transpose the variable terms on the left hand side and the constant terms on the right hand side. So you can see this 2x is already on the left hand side. So write down this 2x as it is. And now you can see we have to transpose this 4x to the left hand side. So it will become minus 4x, then equal sign as it is. And now you can see this minus 3 is already on the right hand side. So write down this minus 3 as it is. And then you can see this plus 11, when we are transposing this plus 11 to the right hand side, then it will become minus 11. So now you can see it become minus 4x means 2x minus 4x, it will become minus 2x, and minus minus plus is here. So 11 plus 3 it will become minus 14. And now you can see then x is equal to this minus 14 over this minus 2. So take this minus 2 in the denominator because of here it is in the multiplication. So after cancellation it will become 7 to the 14. So here you can see x is equal to 7. So in this way the solution in this case is 7. So the number is 7. So okay, now see the fourth sum. It is very simple. So you can see the statement, it is which number when added to 13 gives 17. So it means that which number we have to add to 13 that the answer will be is equal to 17. So we have to find out that number. So you can see again solution. So let the number is x. So it means we are supposing that we are adding a number x to 13 and then it will be is equal to 17. So you can see, so according to the condition, so let x is added to this 13 means this number is added to 13. So it will become x plus 13 is equal to this 17. So with this condition we had made this linear equation, and now you can see it is very simple equation. Now we have to solve only this one. So you can see, so we have to take only this 13 to the right hand side, and you can see here this 13 is a plus sign. So when we are taking this to the right hand side, then it will become minus 13. So after subtracting this 13 from 17, it will become x is equal to 4. So in this case the number is 4. So this is the solution. So okay, now see the fifth sum. If 4 times the number added to 3 is equal to 15 less than 5 times the number, so then find out the number. So now you can see it is also very simple sum. So with the help of this statement, first of all we will again make the linear equation. So now you can see, so let the number is x. So now you can see according to the condition, if 4 times the number, 4 times means we have to multiply this number with 4 is added to 3, means then we have to add that number with this 3. So now you can see on the left hand side it will become 4 times the number, means this x is multiplied with this 4, so it will become 4x, then added to 3 means we have to add 3 here, so it will become 4x plus 3, then is equal to means we have to now put here equal to symbol, so it will become 4x plus 3 is equal to, and now you can see on the right hand side that how we can make this one. So see this one also is equal to 15 less than 5 times the number, means now we have to multiply the number by 5 and then we have to subtract 15 from this, because of it is 15 less than 5 times the number, means on the right hand side you can see this 5 times the number means 5x is less than by 15, so means we have to subtract 15 from this number, so it will become 5x minus 15. So like this way we can make this equation, and now it is very simple equation because again we have to transpose the variable terms on the left hand side and the constant terms on the right hand side. So now you can see this 4x is already on the left hand side, so write down this as it is and then take this 5x on the left hand side is, then it will become minus 5x, then equal to this minus 15 is already on the right hand side, so write down this minus 15 and then transpose this plus 3 to the right hand side, then it will become minus 3. And now you can see 4x minus 5x is minus x is equal to this minus 15 minus 3 is now minus minus is plus, 15 plus 3 is minus 18, and after that this minus and this minus is cancelled, and then you can see then x is equal to 18. So this is the solution. So okay, now you can see the sixth sum. This sum is sum of two numbers is 112 and their difference is 62. So find the numbers. So in this case, first of all we have to suppose the two numbers with the help of this condition, that is sum of two numbers is 112. So now you can see this condition is given to us. So let's suppose the first number is x. So then the second number will be 112 minus x. Why? Because of if the sum of these two numbers is 112 and one number we are supposing is x, and then the another number must be 112 minus x, because of if we are adding these two numbers then the sum will be is equal to 112. So in this way we have to suppose the number, means you can see in the rough work also, means if we are supposing, means if the sum of two number is 112 and one number we are supposing x, then the another number will be 112 minus x. Why? Because of if we are adding these two numbers, that time you can see after adding you can see this x is a plus sign and this x is of minus sign, then this plus x and minus x will be cancelled and the sum will be is equal to 112. So our condition will be satisfied. So in this way we have to suppose the number. So it means the first number is x and the another number second number is 112 minus x. Now according to the condition, now the condition is their difference is 62. So according to this condition, mean first of all write down the first number, then difference mean we have to subtract the second number from the first number. The first number is x and the second number is 112 minus x. So now you can see here we have to use the bracket, because of you can see here there are more than one term and that's why we have to use this bracket here. So it will become x minus then bracket start then 112 minus x bracket close is equal to 62. 2. So in this way we can make this equation. Now we have to solve this one. So take this x as it is, and then we have to take this minus inside the bracket, or simply we have to open the bracket, and now you can see then this 112 is a plus sign, then plus minus is minus, minus 112, and also you can see this minus minus is plus, and then it will become x is equal to 62. And now you can see this x and this x both are of plus sign, so x plus x is 2x. And now you can see this is 112 is a minus sign. When we are taking this one on the right hand side, then it will become plus, so it will become 62 plus 112. And now you can see this 2x is equal to 62 plus 112, it will become 174. And now after division it will become 174 divided by this 2, it will become 87. So it means the first number was x. So the value of x is 87. So the first number is 87, and now you can see the second number was 112 minus x. So put the value of x here. So it will become 112 minus 87. It will become 25. So the first number is 87 and the second number is 25. So this is the solution. So okay, now see the 7 sum. A number obtained on subtracting 6 from the number is equal to the number obtained on dividing it by 7. So find the number. So again, first of all, let's suppose the number is x. So now see this statement, and with the help of this statement again we will make the equation, and then we can find out the solution. Okay, now see. So as we know that we had supposed that number is x, and now you can see a number obtained on subtracting 6 from the number means now we have to subtract 6 from this number. So on the left hand side you can see it will become x minus 6, because of we have to subtract 6 from the number. So it will become x minus 6, then is equal to, so write down here equal to, that is the number obtained on dividing it by 7, means we have to divide this number x by this 7. So means the statement is a number obtained on subtracting 6 from the number, means when we are subtracting 6 from this number, the answer of this number is equal to number obtained on dividing it by 7. So the both answers will be equal. So with this statement we can make this equation. So okay, now you can see how we can solve this one. So it will become x minus 6 is equal to x by 7. So now you can see, first of all we have to take this 7 to this side, because of in this case you can see 7 is in the denominator, and when we are taking it to the left hand side, then it goes in the multiplication. So it will become 7 into x minus 6. So now you can see here we have to use bracket. Why? Because of this 7 is multiplied with this both terms. So here we have to use bracket. So it will become 7 into x minus 6 is equal to x. So now multiply this 7 with the each term in the bracket, then it will become 7x minus 7 6 42 is equal to x. Then it will become 7x, then transpose this variable term to the left hand side, it will become minus x, then equal to this minus 42 to the right hand side, it will become 42. And now you can see this 7x minus x, it will become 6x is equal to 42. And at the end of this sum you can see we have to take this 6 here in the denominator, then after division it will become 7, because of after cutting you can see x is equal to 7. So in this case the solution is 7. So the number is 7. So in the next sum you can see, in an examination marks obtained by Ram is same as the 3 times marks obtained by Mohan. If together they scored 116 marks, then find the marks obtained by Ram and Mohan. So now you can see that the marks obtained by Ram is equal to x. So we suppose that the marks obtained by Ram is x, and the marks obtained by Mohan is 3 times the marks obtained by Mohan. So here you can see 3 times the marks obtained by Mohan. We have to multiply the marks of the Mohan with 3, because of both marks are same. So you can see the Ram and the Mohan, but the difference is only this, the marks obtained by Mohan is 3 times. So that is why we have to multiply here with 3. So I hope this is clear to you. It is very simple. Now the next is, if together they scored 116 marks, means the sum of the marks obtained by Ram and Mohan is 116. So we can use this condition to make our linear equation. So now you can see the marks obtained by Ram and Mohan, the plus of these two marks is equal to 116. Then 3 plus x is 4x is equal to 116. Now we have to only solve this one. So you can see this is 3x plus x is 4x is equal to 116. And now you can see we have to take this 4 in the denominator. So after cancellation it is equal to 29. So the marks obtained by Ram, we suppose that was x and the value of x is now 29. So the marks obtained by Ram is 29 and also the marks obtained by Mohan, that is 3x. So put the value of x here. So it will become 3 into 29. So after multiplication it will become 87. So this is the solution. So okay, before starting the ninth sum, first of all we have to understand this term consecutive numbers. Because of in the ninth and the 10th sum, this term is there. So we have to understand this term also, that what are the consecutive numbers. So first of all read its definition. The numbers which follow each other in order without gap from smallest to largest are called consecutive numbers. Means if I am writing the numbers without any gap and the numbers will be in ascending order, and that numbers are called the consecutive numbers. So the numbers when we are writing in order without any gap from smallest to largest are called consecutive numbers. So you can see, for example, I had written here some numbers. I had started from 1. So you can see in ascending order the numbers will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is no any gap between these numbers. Gap means if I am writing 1, then 2 and then 4, then there will be a gap between 2 and 4. So without leaving this gap, if we are directly writing the numbers in ascending order and without any gap, then these numbers are called the consecutive numbers. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. These numbers are called consecutive numbers. So okay, next one is also important. You can see here that are consecutive positive even numbers. So right here is even numbers. If I am writing only consecutive positive even numbers, then that time we have to write down only the even numbers in a ascending order without leaving any gap. So you can see the positive number is starting from 2 because of even number is starting from 2, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 and so on. So these kind of numbers are called consecutive positive even numbers. And the same thing is also with the odd numbers. If we are writing the consecutive positive odd numbers, that time these numbers are again starting from 1 because of we are writing positive odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So like this way we can write down the consecutive positive odd numbers. So okay, now you can see a very important thing is only this here. If when we are writing any consecutive even numbers, that time there is always a gap of 2. Gap of 2 means they are differ by 2. So you can see this 4, that's 2 and 4, and the difference between these two terms is 2. Even from 4 to 6 the difference is 2. So means we are not leaving any even number, but there is a difference of 2 between these numbers. So these are the positive even numbers and we are not leaving any gap. Because of gap means if we are missing any even number, like this way, if I am writing 2, then 4, then 8, then this kind of terms, if I am writing in this way, it means I am leaving 6 here. So it will be not a consecutive even number between 4 to 8. We can write down these two first numbers are in proper order. So these two numbers are consecutive numbers. But from 4 to 8, these two numbers are not consecutive numbers. So means if I am not leaving any gap of an even number, that time these terms can be called consecutive even numbers. So and the same thing is also with the consecutive positive odd numbers. So you can see I have written the consecutive positive odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So you can see there is also a difference between any two number is 2. So you can see this is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So like this way, so you can see in the both cases when we are writing the consecutive positive even numbers, that time there is a difference between any two terms are 2. And also when we are writing the consecutive positive odd numbers, that time there is a difference of 2 between any two terms. So it means we can write down any consecutive number if one number is given to us. Means suppose I am taking the example for odd number. Suppose 10 is given and with the help of this 10 we have to write down the next two consecutive terms. Then what can be the next two terms? Then we have to add these two with this 10, then it will become 10 plus 2 is 12, and then further with this 12 we have to add 2. So then you can see it will become 10, 12, 12 plus 2 is 14. So like this way we can make the consecutive even numbers when we are adding only 2. And also when we are writing the odd numbers, that time we can add 2 while making the consecutive odd numbers. So we will use this condition to solve the next sum. So okay, now you can see in the ninth sum, the sum of two consecutive positive odd integer is 216. Find the smaller of two numbers. So in this case you can see we have to find out the value of the smaller number, and in this case only two consecutive positive odd integers we have to use, and we can use this condition to find out the solution. Okay, now first of all we have to suppose the values of the two consecutive numbers. Okay, how we can suppose? So I had just explained you the condition that the two numbers, if any two consecutive numbers are given to us, then these two numbers are only differ by 2. So with the help of this condition we can assume the values. Okay, now you can see, let the consecutive positive odd integer be x. Okay, we are supposing the first consecutive odd integer is x. So it means if the first number is x, then we have to add only 2 to find out the next number, because of the difference between any two consecutive odd integer is 2. So just now I had explained to you. So it means if the first number is x and the other number will be x plus 2. So like this way we can suppose the values of the two consecutive positive odd integers. And now you can see next is the sum of these two numbers is 216. So we have to use this condition, that is the sum of these two numbers means the sum of this x and this x plus 2. So that is why I used here bracket, because of this is the second number. So you can see here in this condition x plus 2 is equal to 216. And after opening the bracket you can see it will become x plus 2 is equal to 216, and then x plus x is 2x plus 2 is equal to 216. Then after solving it will become 216 minus 2, and then you can see this is 2x is equal to 214, and after division it will become 107. So the smaller number in this case is 107. So this is the solution. So okay, now I am going to start the last sum of this exercise. This is 10th sum. Because of only first 10 parts are in your syllabus for this session in this 15.2 exercise, so you have to do only first 10 parts. Okay, now see the last sum. This 10th sum is the sum of three consecutive positive even integer is 180. So find these numbers. So here you can see in this case the condition is given that the sum of three consecutive positive even number is 180. So here we have to find out the numbers. So how we can suppose the value? Again we can suppose the first value as x, and the other value will be x plus 2, and the third value will be x plus 2 plus 2. Why? Because of we have to add 2 each time in the previous term when we are writing the even numbers. So you can see this is x, and then we have to add here 2 to write down the next term. It will become x plus 2, and then if we are making the next term, then we have to add here also 2 for making the next term. So it will become x, then x plus 2, and then x plus 2 plus 2. So in this way we can write down the numbers, means the consecutive even numbers, and then it will become x, then x plus 2, and then x plus 2 plus 2 is 4. So in this way we can take the values of the consecutive even integers. So this is x, and then x plus 2, and then x plus 4. So I hope this is clear to you. Now we have to only use this condition, that is the sum of these number is 180, means we have to add all these numbers and the sum of these numbers will be is equal to 180. So it will become x, then x plus 2, then x plus 4 is equal to 180. And after opening the bracket it will become x plus 2, then x plus 4 is equal to 180. And now you can see x plus x is 3x, and then 4 plus 2 is 6 is equal to 180. And now you can see this is 3x is equal to 180 minus 6, and then 3x is equal to 174, and after division it will become 58. So this is the value of x, means the value of first even number. So now you can see the first even number is 58, and how we can write down the second even number? By adding 2 with the previous number. So it will become 58 plus 2 is equal to 60, and the third even number is 60 plus 2, it will become 62. So this is the solution. So dear students, I had explained all the sums of this exercise. So now you have to do the practice by yourself. And still if you find any difficulty, then you can call me also. You have my contact number. So till then, stay healthy and learn mathematics. Thank you.